NATO involvement in the Russia-Ukraine conflict and potential nuclear concerns. The Russia-Ukraine conflict, a major upheaval since the Cold War, has created chaos and opportunities for third parties to intervene. Notably, NATO forces have entered the Ukrainian battlefield, with Britain and Poland being reported as the participating member nations, contributing a combined force of 60,000 troops. NATO's role in Ukraine, technical support and mercenaries. Reports suggest that NATO's involvement dates back to 2022 when Russian intelligence officer Rustem Klubov claimed that NATO had dispatched a significant number of mercenaries to participate in the conflict. These mercenaries may have joined the ranks of Ukrainian troops, supported by NATO's supply of advanced weaponry and equipment, such as tanks, rocket launchers, and anti-aircraft missiles. The significance of NATO's contribution. While 60,000 NATO troops might not seem substantial amidst Ukraine's million-strong mobilized army, these soldiers are valuable assets with technical expertise. Unlike the majority of Ukrainian soldiers who are mobilized citizens with limited training, NATO personnel bring experience and proficiency to operate advanced military equipment supplied by their respective nations. Russia's potential nuclear response. As NATO's assistance to Ukraine continues, some speculate about Russia's response, with concerns about the possibility of Russia preparing a nuclear bomb. As NATO's involvement grows, the fear is that Russia might resort to nuclear weapons to counterbalance the situation. Analyzing Russia's nuclear contemplation. From a strategic perspective, Russia is unlikely to employ nuclear weapons. Political motives drive wars, and despite Russia's belligerent stance, it understands the disastrous consequences of initiating a nuclear conflict. The political objectives for Russia. In evaluating Russia's stance, two potential political objectives emerge. Either it aims to install a pro-Russian puppet government in Ukraine to act as a buffer against NATO, or it seeks to annex the 4 eastern Ukrainian states to expand its territory. The perils of nuclear escalation. However, resorting to nuclear weapons poses immense risks, as it can trigger a cascade of nuclear proliferation and result in catastrophic nuclear warfare. The adage, "there are only losers in a nuclear war," aptly applies here, as even the victorious side would be left with nothing but ruins. The unlikely scenario of nuclear use. Given the potential for mutually assured destruction, it is improbable for any nuclear-armed nation, including Russia, to use nuclear weapons in warfare unless their existence is at stake. Hence, using nuclear weapons against NATO forces in Ukraine is an extreme and improbable scenario. Conclusion. While NATO's presence in the Russia-Ukraine conflict is a matter of concern, the probability of Russia resorting to nuclear weapons remains low. Nuclear warfare poses too great a risk for all involved, and it is more likely that the conflict will continue as a conventional war with political objectives in mind. As long as the situation remains controlled, the potential for nuclear escalation can be averted, allowing the parties involved to maintain a delicate balance of power while adhering to the rules of engagement. Thanks for watching.